Adeola enters, drops a cheerful act. She pulls out a sealed hospital letter from her drawer. She stares at it, nervous, then quickly shoves it back and forces a smile at her reflection in the mirror. Adeola, softly to herself, tomorrow we laugh again.
Adeola makes everyone else forget their worries. But when the laughter fades, who will help her carry her home? Footage of the Maxwell home in the evening glow. Family chatter in the background. Adeola believes laughter can heal every wound. But sometimes the healer forgets even she needs healing.
Mrs. Maxwell stirs a big pot for the church fundraiser. Adeola rushes in, apron half tied, acting like a professional chef on a cooking show. Adeola, ladies and gentlemen, today on Maxwell Kitchen Live, we are cooking jollof that can raise the dead back to life. Mrs. Maxwell chuckles, shaking her head. Mrs. Maxwell, ha, Adeola, if only jokes were seasoning, we'd win best cook every year. Adeola pretends to sprinkle humour into the pot like salt. Fola watches silently, concern hidden behind a smile. The family sets up food stands. Adeola dances with a spoon microphone, entertaining kids. Her charm brings laughter from the crowd. Adeola hyping up the jollof style like a carnival barker, imitating the church choir while handing out plates, making her father laugh so hard he drops a plate. But suddenly, in the middle of laughter, Adeola stumbles, gripping the table. She nearly collapses, gapes all around. Today, Adeola straightens quickly, forcing a grin. Adeola, ha, don't mind me. I was practicing my Nollywood fainting skills. Everyone laughs nervously, though Fola's face is etched with fear. The family sits tired but happy after the fundraiser. Adeola keeps the jokes going, dancing silly, pretending to interview Mr. Maxwell about his plate dropping skills. Everyone laughs, except Sude and Fola, who exchange worried looks. The house is dark. Adeola slips out of bed quietly, clutching her bag. She tiptoes out the door, trying not to wake anyone. But Tunde, who had been awake, notices her leaving. He follows quietly, concern on his face. Rain drizzles. Adeola walks into the hospital alone, looking nervous but determined. Behind her, Tunde hides in the shadows, watching with heavy eyes.
Camera lingers on Tunde's face as he watches her disappear inside. She carries their laughter by day, but carries her pain alone at night. Tunde now knows the truth, but will you let her keep fighting alone? Raining Lagos streets at night. Camera pans to a glowing hospital sign. For every secret, there comes a moment when the mask slips. For Adeola, tonight is that moment.
Adeola sits nervously, clutching her bag. A nurse walks past with a file. Adeola forces a smile, but her hand trembles. Suddenly, Tunde steps forward from the shadows. She gasps. Adeola, Tunde, what are you doing here? Tunde, I should be asking you that. How long have you been hiding this? Adeola breaks. Tears rolls down her cheeks. Adeola, they said it's a heart condition. Not life-threatening yet, but risky. I didn't want to scare anyone. Not when everyone already had their own problems. Sunday, Adeola, you have been carrying all of us with your laughter. But who carries you? She collapsed into his arms, sobbing. Adeola is back home, acting as if nothing happened. She cracks jokes while setting breakfast, pretending all is well. The rest of the family chuckles, but Sunday watches quietly, burdened with the truth.
They thought they were being subtle. They thought she wouldn't notice, but Adeola saw everything. Every little act of love a family tried to hide in laughter.
Fola, the moody teenager, sweeps the living room. She pretends to frown, but she sneaks nervous glances towards Adeola's door.
Fola, who always complained about chores, suddenly took the broom without being asked. She grumbled as usual, but this time, the grumbling was softer, almost tender. Fola woofs loudly when Adeola passes by, but a small smile escapes her lips. Adeola chuckles quietly, pretending she didn't notice.
Mr. Maxwell stirs a pot of stew, sweating. He tastes it, coughs, then dumps in a whole container of pepper. The family bursts out laughing as Adeola takes a spoonful dramatically, fanning her mouth.
Mr. Maxwell, the great commander of the dining table, marched into the kitchen for the first time in years. The result, a stew that looks like tar and smelled like confusion. But Adeola cheered him away because love sometimes tastes bounds.
Mrs. Maxwell slides a huge plate in front of Adeola, far bigger than everyone else. Her eyes are soft but worried.
And Mama Maxwell, she served Adeola portions fit for 3. Eat well, my child, she said, but in her eyes was a fear she could not hide. Adeola jokes that she will open a rice shop with the leftovers. The family laughs, though Miss Maxwell's hand lingers on her shoulder a little too long.
Later, Adeola sits in her room, hugging her pillow. Fola sweeping, her father's ruined stew, her mother's oversized plates.
She noticed it all, their clumsy kindness, their quiet sacrifices. They didn't say the word out loud, but in every awkward act of love, Adeola heard it clear. We know, and we are with you. Adeola whispers softly through her tears. Adeola, my crazy Maxwells, always watching my back.
Family dinner. Adeola jokes non-stop, maxing her fatigue. Suddenly, Mr. Maxwell clears his throat, his voice steady but calm. The table goes quiet. Mr. Maxwell. Adeola, we know. Silence. Adeola's laughter dies. Her eyes widen. Fola's lowers her gaze, guilty. Tunde exhales, relieved the truth is finally spoken. Mrs. Maxwell, you didn't want us to worry. My child, how can we not worry? You are ours. The camera lingers on Adeola's face, fear and love crashing together.
The family reaches across the table, holding Adeola's hand, her tears mixed with laughter. The healer has been found out, but sometimes letting others in is the only way to truly heal.